Conscious reality.
So welcome back to the Conscious Reality, where we speak on love, relationships, and spirituality, where where all three become one. Listen, I want to speak on something very simple and dear to my heart. Let's talk about relationships and our problems when it comes to relationships. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to get straight to the point. I'm not going to waste your time. And many will disagree with what I have to say. And that's perfectly fine. It is perfectly fine to disagree. I love it. But I want you to think about it at least. There's a lot of people talking on social media about what's the problem. It's men, it's women who does this and women who do this and men who does this and who don't do this. And here's the problem. The problem is not men or women. That's not the issue. The issue is not the men or the woman. The issue is accountability. That's not what, it's just what we are not doing. We are not taking accountability for what we are. If you keep meeting the same people, something that you are doing is off. That's accountability. Let me tell you something. When you keep blaming the outside, it's him, it's her, it is very hard to fix what's inside. See, many of us are keep blaming the men and the women on the outside of us, who we meet and who we choose to bring into our lives, who we choose to deal with, who we choose to entertain. And anytime you give power to the outside, you remove your power from the inside. See, when you blame something or someone, you are removing all your power. You saying that you don't have a choice. You saying that there's nothing that you can do. You saying that I'm not even included in this structure, this equation. I'm not even here. And when you remove yourself from the equation, there's no fixture. There's no better option. There's nothing else that you can do. You are powerless. The issue is not men and women. The issue is both men and women are on the same vibrational frequencies complaining about each other. You don't hear high vibrational men and high vibrational women complaining about relationships, do you? You don't. It's the same people who haven't healed a version of themselves, who are still hurt, who are still disappointed, and who refuse to change their basic survival skills. See, survival skills and relationships is two different things. Yes, you survive, but in relationship, you have to elevate that survival instinct into the higher frequencies, into the heart chakra, into the throat chakra, where there's communication. Heart chakra, where there's love, where there's trust, where there's openness, understanding, empathy, compassion. Up here, where you can communicate the truth without feelings, where you can, or without emotions being used as a filter to the truth. You can communicate to the creator. The creator tells you, you connect to it, you connect to the universe, you connect to nature, you connect to everything in this universe. Then you speak back and forth. Then you go up to your higher connection. That's what we need. But instead, we are finding faults with everyone else. When we keep choosing, listen, if you don't elevate your way of thinking, if you don't elevate your way of being, if you don't understand, if you don't have or seek higher understanding, you're going to be stuck in the same frequencies. Do you know who complains a lot? No matter how attractive they are, both genders. You see both genders coming on social media complaining. Woman this, the men come on here, they're looking all pretty and like Greek gods. Talking about woman this, woman that. Then you see the woman who coming on here looking like goddesses, beautiful, amazing. Speaking about, well, men this, men ain't this, men ain't shit. And you realize there are some people who are vibrating in a higher place where their relationships are perfectly fine, their finances are good, their health is good, their mindset is good, their thoughts are good, their frequency is good, and they have no complaints. Why is that? Because they don't entertain certain energies. See, we have to understand, some of us call ourselves healed. We're not healed because we are still entertaining the toxicity that's draining us. The same energy that, see, because we have to keep talking about it. We have to keep entertaining it. We have to keep looking at it. We have to keep seeking it out on social media. We have to keep being around their friends who keep talking about it. And therefore, it keeps us in the same vibration. If everything that we surround ourselves with is that talk, that type of relationship, that type of knowledge, that type of education, then guess what? We stay in the same frequency. So are we healed? So it's hard to heal when you stay in the same vibration. See, to heal, you have to elevate your consciousness, your awareness, your vibration. You have to see better on the inside. Listen, the problem is if you keep blaming the outside, you will never see the issue on the inside. If you keep blaming the outside, you will never fix the inside. If you keep blaming the outside, you will never know what's wrong with the inside. And that's what we are doing. I'm telling you, the people who talk about these men this, women this, they don't understand that whatever vibration that you are on, whatever frequency that you're on, that's all you can see. That's all where your focus can go. See, your focus go wherever you see. So if all you see is men who cheat, women who lie, women who this, men who that, then that's where your frequency is. And when you understand that, you learn to elevate your frequency, so that is not no longer in your focus. That's in your rear view, not in your focus, because wherever your focus go, your energy flow. If your energy is flowing there, it expands in that area. So therefore, you're going to see more of it. If your focus is, listen, if you give something energy, it expands. Where there's a thought, where there's a feeling, where there's an emotional reaction, it expands. If it expands, it gets bigger. If it gets bigger, that becomes more of what you see because it expands. And when it's more of what you see, you think that's all that exists. So many of you believing that that's all that exists is these men and these women that I'm seeing. No, that's in your mind because you create your reality using your mind. See, your thoughts create your reality. And if you have your own world with your own reality where you place thoughts, there's no good men, or men are trash, or women are this, you are using what you are doing, you are creating a reality with only what you believe exists. So therefore, if you create that reality, that world that all men are liars, all men are cheaters, all men this, all men that, then this is the people that you are choosing from because that's all you can focus on. This is what you have created in your world. So therefore, everybody that you choose, since you created your world with those people, everybody that you choose will be amongst one of those energies. You understand me? So now you are afraid to choose. Number 2, you're insecure. Number 3, I'd rather stay single. And number 4, many of you called it, I'm very picky. You're not picky because you created a version of the world where everybody is the same. So to choose the best amongst all the raggedy ass people that you included in your world, that's what you call picky. You ain't got to be picky when you are attracted on, when you are placing people in your world. That's quality. This is your world. This is your version. You created it. Now you got to face it, but you don't know how to face it. So you blaming the world instead of you. You are blaming the world. You are blaming everything on the outside instead of you. And you are the one who created it. This is your version of the world. This is what you created based on your trauma, your thoughts, your experience, your perception, people's conversation, people's words, people's beliefs, your friends' experience. Man, some of the times our PTSD is not even from us. It's from social media. It's like watching a movie. You never seen a ghost before, but you watch a scary movie. Now you're scared of ghosts. Think about it. Many of us we haven't even experienced the things that we talk about, but we saw it on the TV. Have you ever watched a very scary movie? You never see nothing in your life, but you see another scary movie, and then you see 3 scary movies. It's Halloween time. Now you scared to death because you have placed in your mind a whole bunch of stuff and it took over the power in your mind and you believe it's so real. You begin to believe it's so real. That's why in a relationship, many of us are struggling with relationship PTSD and not even know. You got to be careful. You got to stop blaming the world and becoming that energy that you want to attract, becoming that energy that you enjoy, becoming that energy where your mind, your body, your thoughts are clear, physically, emotionally, mentally. Psychologically, it is clear. And when that is clear, you make sure you pay attention to who you're talking to. I don't come on here bashing men or women. There's no point. I don't have struggles meeting a decent woman or meeting a quality woman. I don't have those struggles. Some men do. Some men bashing women because they meet quite. Again, you have to see where your version of your frequency is going. Where your frequency is, wherever you notice, whatever your focus, you got to look and realize this is my frequency. Many of us don't want to admit to that. When we don't want to admit to that, when we don't accept that, we think it's everybody else, and so therefore everybody that we choose, we're gonna always suffer. You know, somebody asked me today, how do I pick men who are available? How do I pick more available men? I mean, in my answer, people always expect me to have a supernatural, extraordinary answer. There's no extraordinary answer. It's very simple. By fixing yourself, then you attract people who are unavailable. You have to become available to you. What does that mean? You have to become available to you. What does it mean? Emotionally. Or, if you can control the way how you are emotionally, would you be like this? If the answer is no, then you're not who you are. Then you're not who you want to be. Then you are not available to yourself. If you can be in a different body, if you can choose the body that you want, would you choose this one? No, then you're not available. Get to that body. Only you can answer these questions. There's no right or wrong answer. It's based on you. If you can be in a place, in a state of mind where your thoughts are better or more powerful, would you choose that version of you? Then, if so, fix your thoughts so that your thoughts get to the place. Become available to you. Get to a place where you are compassionate towards yourself. You are protective over yourself. Not protective in, I'm afraid. I'm talking about protective in a way that when you are in a situation where you are not safe or happy or peaceful, remove yourself. We have to ask the hard questions to ourselves. The reason why we struggle so much in these relationships is because we struggle so much in our own minds. So we choose the ones who bring us the same struggles that we have going on. We're not healed. We keep blaming. It's easier to blame the outside. It's easier for a victim to be a victim because the victim never has to change. Think about it. This is not about bashing men and women. When we stop bashing each other, we'll find our power, our own true power. When you find your own true power, you go where the power is received. Some of you keep going where your power is not even recognized and you complain. I don't know why you complain. Your power, your purpose, your value, your worth, you go where it's celebrated. Some of you are going where somebody drain it. It's different. But sometimes when you go where somebody drain it, you think that that person wants you or recognize you or needs you. You want to be needed because deep in your life, you needed something at that one point in the past. And you think that you can become that for someone else. So you keep going where people are draining you every day. And you think that's love. That is not love. That's usage. It's different. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I will bring more in the future. Follow me. Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share it. I hope I make sense to you guys. I'm the type of person. I don't bring videos to shame each other. Not you or me. I bring videos to make us go on the deeper side, on the inside, so that we can focus on what's the real deal inside. Everybody don't struggle with all this relationship nonsense. Everybody don't struggle with men and women. Everybody don't cheat and lie. Everybody don't abuse women or abuse men. Everybody don't do it. Find the ones who don't. But to find those ones, you have to become pure on the inside so that you can recognize it on the inside. You all, namaste. I hope you find the love that you've been waiting for, that you've been seeking. You all have a beautiful day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for being you. Blessings. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I see you again. Please like, subscribe, and see you next time.